And Seo Sung-jae then of Korea, top seeds, versus Carnando and Bagas Maulana of Indonesia. So they've only met once before. Kim and Seo won that in straight games. That was at the All Englands. Pretty tight though.
This side, service or receive?
Receive.
Who will receive?
Maulana.
Maulana to receive. Who will serve? Kim to serve. Have a good match.
That was the final that they met. Let's find out a bit more. Kim Won-ho is 2,684 centimeters tall from Suwon. And his highest ranking was Seo Sung-jae. And these two have been absolutely brilliant. He's an Olympic silver medalist in mixed doubles. Hasn't had as much success in men's doubles. Recent performances you see there. Seo Sung-jae is the man. 27 years of age, 6 foot tall. He is the reigning men's doubles world champion as well as mixed doubles. He's only contesting the men's doubles here, as you can see there. What an athlete he is. They have won 5 titles together since they became a pair at the start of the year. They've just not looked back. They beat Wesley Koh and Junsuke Kubo of Singapore comfortably in the second round. They had a bye in the first round. They've already won the German Open, the Malaysia Open, the All England, the Indonesia Open and the Japan Open. Fantastic. Carnando is 24. Shortest man here, 1.71. 10th in the world. He's not far away from his best ranking of 9th with Bagas Maulana. His previous partner was Daniel Martin, and that's as far as they got at the World Champs. They got together towards the end of last year, won the Korea Open, and were finalists at the All England, as we mentioned, losing to Kim Won-ho and Seo Sung-jae. Bagas Maulana is 27, 6 foot tall. His highest ranking with his previous partner, Mohamed Shoaib Al-Fikri. These two were then separated.
Ready to play.
Came third at the Asian Championships this year as well. His best performance, a quarter-final. They beat Adam and Rossi of France very, very comfortably in the second round. Paul Marco de Kuiper of the Netherlands is our umpire. Stefan Vede of France is the service judge. Your thoughts on this one?
It's hard to look past Seo Sung-jae and Kim Won-ho for a victory, but it's not going to be easy. The two Indonesian pairs you mentioned, as Martin and Carnando split up, Fikri and Maulana split up, they swapped pairs. There is a very obvious front man and back man, if you like, with both of those pairings. So the two sort of rear court players have swapped over. I'm not sure it's made a huge difference to the results for one or the other. I think they're both there or thereabouts.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Seo Sung-jae is Mr. Versatile, can play with anybody, and they were looking at the World Tour Super 1000 Grand Slam not long ago, after winning Malaysia, Indonesia and the All England. If they did the China Open as well, that would have been the Grand Slam, and they lost out on the road that week was a shame. They also lost in the Asia Championships, but otherwise they have had a brilliant,
very good year.
year.
Yeah. The other one, well, they've gone deep everywhere, haven't they?
1-love.
And to think that just getting together this year, and they've taken to, as you mentioned, the Korean pairs. Somehow, when they put them together, it works.
Yeah, and credit to Sursum Jay, certainly. Wow, good finish. Men's doubles and mixed doubles reigning champion at the World Championships. Shows that he's quite versatile, playing with very different styles of game, and also success with different partners. And I really like Kim Won-ho as well. I mean, they've just got such a great all-round game. There's no weakness
3-love.
in the Korean pair.
Yeah, the Indonesians haven't played anywhere near as much badminton. Apart from the All England, they've had success at the Asian Championships semi-finals, but not much else.
Got to be careful with Carnando around the net. That's where he wants to be. They've got to move him away from that area. He's terrific as a net player. I imagine he sort of uses Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo as a role model. He's got that kind of wand of a racket, and when he's around the service line, he's very difficult to get past. He puts loads of pressure on. Terrific as a junior, by the way. Won the World Junior Championships in Kazan in 2019, and he was either in the final or won the mixed doubles as well that year.
Service over.
And they beat Wang Chang, as I remember, who was playing back then with a former partner.
Yeah.
In the final in 19, and that same pair in the Chinese pair had won the World Junior Championships a year before, a year young.
Wang Chang and Di Tian in the boys doubles and mixed doubles final as well. Feng Young-to was there. Well, it's a very good start here to Carnando and Maulana. By the way, the noise you're hearing is because Tomasz Popov is about to play Anders Andersen at court 1. It's a sellout here, I can tell you. I was just having a look around. It is incredible to see. Really good from a European perspective to feel that France generally gets good crowds in, doesn't it?
Yeah, the French Open over the years has been terrific in terms of the atmosphere. And with the Olympic Games and Paralympic Games being held here inside this very venue last summer, and the success that French badminton have seen over the last couple of years as well, all bodes towards some terrific support.
Oh, that clipped the line. I think it did.
8-2.
Well, they're letting the Indonesians play in the style that they want to at the moment. Look at that touch from Carnando. That's what he can do to you. And if he sets up the big hitting Maulana, you're asking for trouble, and that's where the French went very wrong yesterday. There we go again.
9-2.
Got to appreciate, whilst you might be the best pair in the world, Seo and Kim rather, that certain pairs are going to have big strengths and weaknesses in places, and Carnando is one of them around the net and around the service line. Got to stop messing about with him there.
Service over.
That's more like it. Driving back slightly.
9.
Kim and Seo won't be too worried the way they go about things. Cool customers, particularly Seo Jay. Bobby, you were there at the last World Championships in Copenhagen. Just how impressive was Seo Jay to come away with 2 golds it's just, these days, it's almost unheard of, isn't it, in modern times?
Yeah, and I remember thinking as they progressed through the tournament in Sursing J in both events, mixed and men's doubles, that I thought he's come up against a good pair here, might be the end of the road. And then semi-final, another good pair here, might be the end of the road. Final, they won't win that. And he won them both. Brilliant. Yeah, therefore a big surprise for me, but you can't deny he doesn't deserve it the way they play. Looking at the way they're playing right now, though, they don't deserve to get out of bed tomorrow morning. This is not the strategy to take on Carnando and Maulana.
11-4.
And that's a man that knows a thing or two about World Championship gold medals. He'll be having a good strong word with him about this, I think.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Trying to find the Korean word for hairdryer treatment, because it certainly looked like there was a few stern words being said.
Yeah, it sounded quite encouraging, but my Korean's not very good. So you're not sure what the tone implies.
Let's see, there's an uptick now after the break.
That's good, that is good. But for me, pushing Carnando back and encouraging almost Bagas Maulana to be forced forwards would be a big key strategy. They can defend the Carnando smash all day long. They're one of the best defending pairs in and around the body in doubles in the world, the Koreans. And look, it's just comfortable. Wow, what a backhand.
Did really well there, Bagas Maulana.
That's incredible. Facing backwards, pirouette.
I have to tell you, this morning at breakfast in our hotel, probably half asleep I was, and I bumped into someone who was carrying a full plate of food, and it was Kim Won-ho. And he apologized to me, which was very sweet of him.
For not offering you any?
I was going to grab some of that myself. It was smacked into my arm, and actually, it was a little painful. I was like, oh, and I grabbed my elbow.
You've been assaulted by Kim Won-ho.
Yeah, and, you know, he might not be here right now if I file some charges, but I thought he's got a big match today. But he was very nice. He was very sweet about it, and said, I'm really sorry. I thought that could be my moment to just ask him about his feelings before the match, but I think he was a bit traumatized.
And hungry.
And hungry.
By the sounds of things.
Yes. No, but he was very good. Bobby, are we seeing the uptick that we thought we might see right from the interval? Not yet, right? Not quite.
Well, a little. They're certainly doing better. The opening half of the game, by the time we got to the interval, was incredibly quick, and it was just, as if there was no thought process, no strategy by the world #1 pair. Because whilst they're good all round, and whilst they don't necessarily have a particular style or strategy themselves, others very much do.
9-14.
And Carnando and Maulana, it's not that far away from watching a mixed doubles pair. And I mean that respectfully. They've got obvious strengths and weaknesses as a player, as two individuals, and you play them out of position, and those strengths get nullified very quickly. But if you let them play in their position, they will absolutely wipe the floor with you. They'll dominate.
Well, the uptick is perhaps happening now. It is 7-3 to Kim and Seo since the interval.
Good defense from Maulana.
Oh, very good defending.
That's great work from the Indonesians. Oh, he saved it. What a great pickup from Leo Carnando.
This is a great rally, and the Indonesians finally win it.
15-11.
They're really up for it, these two. Look at that.
Kim. New shuttle.
That's a good shot of it. I was wondering where that was going to be in. It probably was.
I think it was just sort of hanging on to that sideline, wasn't it? Based on the way it's gone so far, though, you'd have to think the Indonesian pair need this opening game.
Oh, he could have finished it there. It is in the end.
Good shot.
Well, Kim.
Serve is over. 12-15.
That's good. It's being challenged though.
Carnando challenges called in.
Very slight hesitation from the line judge.
It might have just snuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, it is just, wow.
Challenge unsuccessful.
A lot tighter than we thought it might be.
One challenge remaining. 13-15.
2 points in this now.
Good serve. Very clever.
14-15.
Reminder, it was 4-11 a short while ago. They've won 10 of the last 14 points, Kim and Seo.
You can expect the serves to Maulana to be short and a lot more flicks to Leo to turn them around instantly.
And they've drawn level. This has been brilliant from Kim and Seo. A slow start. Now they are perhaps back on track.
(14-6) down they were, the Koreans. No, is that right? That can't be right. It is right. 14-6 down. That's 15 all.
Yeah, they put on two big runs.
16-15.
Of 5-5 now. That's going to be out. Oh, did he catch it?
I think that might have caught the line.
Oh.
17-15.
That's great accuracy in quick conditions out here. Still haven't taken the lead, the Korean pair.
Service over, 16-17.
Yeah, but you wouldn't bet against them now in these latter stages to do so. Quality on offer.
I had them earlier in the week. I can't remember if it was with you or not, or similar story in the opening game. Very loose start, sort of allowed their opponents to play. Spent the time later on in the second half of the first game working it all out, and came back right at the end at 19 all and overtook them. It was, you know, and then you thought, well, it's the best pair in the world, you know. And it's a similar story here, but they've got a little bit to do yet.
Service over, 17-18.
Something about Seo Seung-jae just brings out the best in his partners. Still not able to grab hold of the lead.
No, and that big roar of delight continued. I think he's trying to get in the heads of these two Koreans. I can't imagine it's going to work. They are rock solid, aren't they? A little
got in the way.
Bit of a mess there.
That backhand again from Bagas Maulana. And they've set up 3 game points.
It's a big smash. That adds some pace on it.
17.
Bagas, shuttle. Play on.
Well, they've taken the first game there. Carnando and Maulana, after quite the scare from the Koreans who stormed back into this, but couldn't quite see it through.
21-17.
Yeah, the world #1 pair, I think, paying the price heavily for a almost thoughtless start to the match here. And they've got a lot of work to do.
Makanya servis kamu udah tipis nih, kamu siap ya. Cepetin di situ. Dia yang tengah pasti ngambang karena servis kamu udah tipis ya. Totokin lagi kapret ya. Kampang ya. Oke? Nah, ini perangangin ya. Sama aja.
Ini hampir normal aja ya. Terus ya. Ini kan kamu servis sama servis udah pegang ya. Bola pertama kedua cepat aja turun ya harus itu ya. Ngisi terus, jangan kasih lubang ya. Dia menang skill kalian kok, harus yakin ya.
Yang bikin gak yakin tadi pas sininya mati terus tuh tadi.
Ya.
Kayak apa anginnya mungkin ke sana dikit kali ya. Jadi apa kalah cepet langkahnya.
Makanya speednya harus dijaga, speed kontrol, tapi ngisi tuk tuk. Gak apa-apa lu sabarin aja ya.
Dia banyak bola atas, setengah maju. Ya, jadi langsung. Ya sekali kamu potong tengah, ya tengah. Oke, jangan kan tidak. Bagiannya, atas bagiannya. Oke, ada setengah bagiannya, jangan kanan. Nah, ya siapin pembukaan jangan telat. Dia serius tangan dulu apa-apa. Ya ingetin, jagain.
Percepatnya ya, jangan lewat. Itu saja tuh Leo jaga setengah-setengahnya siap ya. Biar jangan kasih lubang udah ya. Kalau menang telat kok.
Pembukaan jangan telat. Ya.
Oke, tambah semangat
Court
ya.
2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, Blake.
So a slow start here for one of the pre-tournament favourites. Oh, that catches the line.
Seo Seung-jae challenges.
But it is going to be a challenge. Just waiting for this to be sorted. Here we go. I thought it had caught the line. And it has, just.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. One
Challenge on love all as well.
Play.
And wasting them. It's a might prove important later.
Yeah.
Service over.
Carnando with time there.
All.
Uncharacteristic error from that position. Very assertive play in that rally from Kim On-ho.
Service over. 2-all. Service over. 3,
Those pairing
2.
having got together towards the end of last year. They win their first game, they go on to win 69% of the time. The Indonesians.
Good save in the mid-court.
4-2.
And conversely, Kim and Seo, when they lose their first game, they go on to win 69% of the time, which is pretty impressive.
That is.
It's gone very long there.
5-2. Service over. 3-5.
What do you want to see more from Kim and Seo in this second game?
Well, I think they're sort of doing it here. They're being a lot more assertive around the forecourt and the net. And we've seen Maulana
6-3.
in towards the front of the court quite a lot. He's actually been winning points from that position, albeit the three they've got. But they, it looks like they're just trying to turn them around. And they allowed the Indonesians to attack in the opening game. Oh, great defense. That's
so
brilliant.
good from Kim.
7-3.
So often these two, they just keep getting it back somehow. Crouched down on the floor, on one knee, whatever it might be, and don't let the rally die. That's 2 shots Kim played from there.
Good power. Again, Kim.
Good rally. Koreans under lots of pressure.
Yeah.
Surviving again. They're hard to beat in that situation where it's being whipped around the mid-court fast and flat. Indonesians need to somehow find a way to get Carnando into the net to get the lift for Maulana.
9-3.
Well, this time it's the Koreans who are running away at the start of the game.
4-9.
Quite a lot of shuttles going out the back.
Yeah.
And
by some way.
you pick. I mean, you know a few words in
Bahasa
Indonesian, and
yeah.
you kept hearing the word drift, didn't you, in that interval?
I kept saying a lot of it. Unfortunately, the rest of I picked up that word. The rest of it, I couldn't really tell, but
great touch there to finish that at the interval.
Certainly a factor.
Yeah, so
the Indonesian coaches were saying.
So perhaps that was it. You know, you've got to be careful with the flat rallies, those exchanges where the shuttle could keep going out the back, as we saw. What, 4 points, I think, where the Indonesians missed the court.
It's another 11-4 at the interval, this time in favour of the Koreans.
Servisnya harus pegang, pembukaan juga harus nyempetin, jangan ngambang.
Ngadu-ngadu tipis nggak apa-apa, udah nolong begini kamu main berdua tuh, nggak apa-apa udah ya. Dia datang ke situ kok ya.
Mesti ngadu nolop terus.
Go on to 20 seconds.
Naik masih iya, mesti ngadu nolopnya ya, mau nggak mau ya. Ya mau nggak mau ngadu.
Interestingly, this time I couldn't pick up the word. They didn't talk about the drift.
11-4. Blake.
Maybe they're wondering what Kim Won-ho had for breakfast.
I could tell them.
Just wide. That was close.
Service over.
Remember, there was
5-11.
a nice recovery from Kim In-seo after the interval of the first game. Can the Indonesians emulate that?
Service over.
They seem to have got onto a flow, Bobby,
12-5.
in this second game.
Yeah, momentum is a huge part of this sport. And the Indonesians had too much of it in the early stages in game one, and whilst the Koreans almost came back, they let it go too far for too long. Put themselves in a dangerous position, in my opinion. They seem a lot more awake, alive. They're in a faster gear. Bit of a slow start, I think, to the match for the world number ones. Not a good shot from Kim Won-ho this time.
Easy one there for Bagas Maulana.
Have to make sure they don't get complacent, this Korean pair. They had a 8-point lead a few moments ago, and if they tone down that pace, it won't be long before the Indonesians start getting back into the game. They have to dominate this second game to give them enough confidence in their own abilities.
Remember what Kim In-seo did. They had 2 batches of 5 points, really put themselves back into contention.
That's a terrific smash.
8-14.
And perhaps The Indonesians are doing something similar. Amazing. This is, at the moment, looking like a carbon copy. But just a couple of points here and there from the Koreans have put that to bed. Will sort of disrupt the momentum. They needed that.
15-8.
That's where they want Maulana.
You were shaking your head there.
Yeah, because Maulana went for the wrong shot. That's not his forte. That's not what he does best. I was shaking my head because Carnando ought to be looking to take that shot on. That's where that's the game plan. That's what's going to make the difference. He's creative and he's got quality and he reacts fast. Maulana, it's just a little bit too much to ask. He could have simplified things and gone back to his job, which is the mid and rear court.
That's going to go long. And I think, as we said earlier, just a couple points here and there, and that's going to really help the Koreans.
Keeping things very simple as well, the Koreans, in this second game.
Well, this is inexorably heading towards a third. Unless something truly spectacular happens from here. But the Koreans will be far happier with how they've approached things. Game points here for Kim and Seo.
Game point 8. Service over. 9-20.
It's going to go out. Is it? No, he decided to play it. Not taking chances.
Surely.
Oh, the defending there from Seo Seung-jae. Kim Won-ho had to play that shot late earlier on.
Second game
and they take the second game. It's 21-9.
No right to get away with that.
1 game all.
Superb defense.
잡으려고 해줘야 된다고. 놔줘도 좋고, 서비스 넣고 그 다음 볼 같이 해줘, 같이.
위에서 잡았을 때는 승기가 오면 좀 붙일 때는 붙이고 안 되는 볼에는 아까 원세트 중반 때처럼 드라이브 대결하다가 우리가 좀 몸에 붙이는 동작하고 그 다음에 그 1구, 2구, 3구 연결 동작이 나와야 돼.
쟤네들은 일단은 많이는 안 올릴 거야. 그래서 네트 앞에 아니면 중간 볼 요거 많이 할 거라고. 중간 볼 하는 건 좀 잡아줘야 돼.
승기야, 오늘 얘네도 많이 앞에 붙이고 올라오게 아웃 많이 유도할 거란 말이야.
오늘 잘 잡고 있고.
보고 알았지?
이게 여기 잘 나가기 때문에 올리는 게 쉽지 않아. 올리려면
Siap poin ya. 11 poin dulu ya. Di sini kan cepetin 11 poin dulu ya. Come on.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Final game. Love all. Play.
Wow, now a third game here. You think the Koreans, the way they won that second game, have all the momentum. Might have got to a rhythm now.
I wonder whether the previous matches on this court have any bearing on how the Koreans started this, because that was the best part of 3 hours for those 2 matches.
Yes.
And the Koreans have to be here ready to go on court and have a period where they warm up and get ready and physio and all that stuff. If those matches have been straight games and quick, 25 minutes each, they might have been on court
A lot earlier.
2 hours ago,
Yeah.
or an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
I wonder whether they've been
Waiting around.
warmed up for too long, and got all intense, ready to go, and then had to sit back and wait. Because that can kind of numb you and make you a little bit slow and sluggish, because it was a really poor start for Seo and Kim.
That goes long.
3-1.
Yeah, it's certainly been a stark contrast, court 2 this evening, as opposed to the first session today. I think everything was straight games, wins. So everything was quick, 4.5 hours. It was all done.
Yeah, maybe even quicker than that, actually. Very different tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. 4 hours, you're right, yeah. And we are now approaching 3.5 hours, and we're only to the 3rd game of the 3rd match.
Koreans will be lapping up these mistakes by the Indonesians. Of the 6 points they've scored, I can't remember the Koreans hitting the floor. There's another.
Yeah, looking very good here. And this is fast running away from Carnando and Maulana. They've got to do something quick.
There's so much to be said for playing the basics in as best a fashion as you can. You know, if you're going to play a short serve, it has to be a good quality short serve. There's no room for it to pop up over the net an inch higher than it needs to, and that's also where these two, the Koreans, are absolutely magnificent. The basics, the rotation, the movement, the position they're in, their body positions, all of that is so textbook that it makes them hard to break down and gives them a chance in defence when the rally's not going their way. Look at that serve, for example. Absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
So good that Maulana was unsure whether to even play it, decided to do it at the last second and made a mess. Can't ask for more.
Well, they are on a roll big time here. 9-1. My goodness. There have been good starts in all 3 games, but this one is the best.
2-9.
Some relief, perhaps, for the Indonesians, but is it all coming a little too late? Should finish that off, he does.
Service over. 10.
Flying through this deciding game. Don't think we've had a long rally yet.
No, we haven't.
Interval. James Ent.
So at the break then, the Koreans well in charge here, 11-2 in the 3rd game.
Jangan telat, coba lagi. Kalau telat kayak gitu, ya kan? Makanya kamu harus, memang angin, memang harus fokus. Ini siap lagi. Kalau kamu telat dikit, udah sama dia, cepetin terus sama dia. Ya, coba itu masih sekarang ya. Dan
20 seconds.
fokus lagi. Ya kan? sama dia. Karena dia 1-2-nya bagus. Makanya kamu pembukaannya harus nurunin. Pembukaannya kalau nggak nurunin
Players back on
bahaya.
court.
Ya, try ya.
11-2. Play.
Well, everything seems to be going the Korean way at the moment. This deciding game is, well, it must feel simple. Hardly having to work for this scoreline. How many shots from the Indonesians have been in the net or out the back? Brilliant defense. What a cross block. Both the Indonesians left stranded. And again, I talked about it earlier, but getting the Indonesians out of rotation, Carnando hitting down from the back, is much easier to deal with. It's gone long again, I can't quite believe it. What a scoreline. Well, there's a rare point back with that mistake.
Bobby, what are you putting it down to? The
Indonesian errors. It's been an absolute disaster, this third deciding game. I don't think the Koreans have hit winning shots for more than 4 points. That's better. Nice touch from Maulana. They've made so many mistakes into the net and out the back. And aside from that beautiful cross block moments ago from, I think it was Kim Won-ho, they've hardly had to. They've barely needed to get into gear in this third. They've just kept it simple and played with quality. The few shots that are being played in these short rallies have been played really well.
Kim Won-ho challenges.
well, they might as well. Looking to get consecutive points. Try and put it around, but it's all, there's a sense of inevitability, isn't there?
Big sense. I think this went wide, you know.
I think so too. Here we go. It is wide. Good challenge.
Correction, out. Service over. 19-4. Play.
Better return this time from Bagas Maulana. Oh no.
Nothing has gone right for them.
Yeah, the Koreans were out of rotation. Seo Sung-jae had to come in covering for that cross net shot, did well. But look at the scoreline now.
16 match points. Well, they have been absolutely fantastic from the second game onwards. Only 13 points scored against them over those 2 games. How good have they been? Seo Seung-jae and Kim Won-ho.
Quite honestly,
but also there's a flip side to that as well, right?
They haven't needed to. It wasn't a magnificent, incredible, creative, wondrous attacking display. It wasn't full of these amazing defensive rallies, which they were capable of both. They didn't need to. In games 2 and 3, they stuck to the basics. They moved fast, took the shuttle early, and that's all they needed to do. And quite frankly, the deciding game was a total disaster for the Indonesians.
Reflected quite clearly in the scoreline. It's been very, very good day out overall. Kim Won-ho, Seo Seung-jae, after the hiccup of the first game, the top seeds from Korea beat Indonesia's Leo Rolly Carnando and Bagas Maulana in the 10th seeds. 17-21, 21-9, 21-4. It's taken them just 45 minutes to get through these 3 games. Up next, it's women's singles. Chen Yufei of China will take on Vietnam's Nguyen Thuy Linh. That is the world-famous Louvre, which has so many amazing things to look at, just like here at the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships. What a match we just had there in the men's doubles. That was topsy-turvy and then very one-sided towards the end.